Good afternoon. My name is John with the Pine Tree. I have the great pleasure of being here with Paul Peterson.
Hi,
Thanks,
John.
Paul.
Nice to see you.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Paul is the guru of cross country of all things. You know, I mean, you're pretty famous for this stuff, aren't you?
I've been called worse than guru, that's for sure. I don't know about famous, but
Oh, okay.
I've been
Well,
doing it a long time.
but you've written books on the subject, and you've been doing it for years. And
I've definitely trained and authorized to speak
Okay.
to cross country and get people excited about it. It's a great sport.
now, how many? I'm throwing stuff at him here now. He's going to be mad at me later. But how many years have you been cross country skiing?
That would be about 46.
46
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty good run.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people have been doing it longer than that, but no, it's been a big part of my life, a long time.
Very cool. Now you have a big event coming up this weekend, right?
Yeah, we've got the 35th annual Bjorn Loppet.
Okay.
I skied in the second annual. That's when I kind of first got interested in that race, and now for the last 30 years I've been involved in putting it on.
Right.
So we got 35th annual Bjorn Loppet, which is a Norwegian word for bear race.
The bear race.
So Bjorn equals bear, Loppet is race, and so that's that deal. The culture of cross-country skiing in Bear Valley is Jan Perelius was a Norwegian. He brought all the wooden skis in when he started his sports shop back in '69, and we had Ragnar Håkansson and Jan Perelius and Eva, and so it's a long tradition of sort of Norwegian heritage here. And,
Right.
So we kept that Bjorn Loppet name.
You know, in some ways, I guess the cross-country heritage in the Bear Valley area has predated the hill and everything. I mean, as far as
Well, when Harry Shipke and the Forest Service guys were first coming up here to explore, they're basically on cross-country gear, or what we call backcountry skis at this point in time. So, they had to wander around without the lifts, and now we call that backcountry skiing. And it's a form of, cross-country has all sorts of different aspects of it, and backcountry is just one of them. And so that's certainly, 40, 50 years ago what we're doing.
now, your facility here is one of the nicest on the West Coast, isn't it? I mean, you have how many miles of trails you have here?
Well, there's over 40 miles.
Wow.
It's very large, especially for, we're at the end of a long highway. We're in the least populated county in the state. Some people think I'm insane to have such a large trail system here. But the way those meadows are out there and the way the trails just lay out so naturally with the breaks in the woods and the open ridges and bowls, we have taken advantage of that and been sharing that with everybody for a long time. It's perfect terrain for cross-country skiing, and recently the snowshoeing has gotten real popular. So we share the same trails. Snowshoers, skiers get to do the same trails, and there's 35 of them. There's 4 huts out on the trails, and we have a great reputation. It's very few things that we can be the best in the world in our lives, and one of the ones that we can be the best in the world here in Bear Valley is with our ski trails. And so that's world-class terrain. That's
Very
what it
cool.
is. Yeah.
Very nice. So this race, is there different skill? I mean, tell us a little about the race. Is it a...
Well, the Bjorn Loppet is a come one, come all. We know that everybody hasn't been training like they should. And yet, the Victors and the Rons, you know who you are out there. All you guys should come up here anyway.
Right.
And, so it's really a fun event. The idea is it's a gathering of the clan, if you will.
Got it.
And there's an outrageous awards party afterwards with great food and lots of prizes. And people do real well just, coming in, entering, and are surprised by, I got on the podium here.
Nice.
Third in my age class. Or,
Nice.
Depending upon what age you're racing in, like kids do real well. They often, don't fill out all the age classes. So kids can be, in for a surprise where they actually do well.
Yeah.
So we have 2 different distances, 10 kilometer and 20 kilometer. The 10, just about anybody can go 10K.
Without, harming themselves or anything.
Yeah, the 20K, that's one that you want to be kind of ready for. It's over 12 miles, and so that's a good workout. But, you will be in better shape after the Bjorn Loppet just by doing it, even if you haven't been training per se.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that you've started doing here the last couple of years is there's a lot of the the family-centered, like the sledding activities and things, is that become a part of your business as well?
Well, we used to take the sledders and say, all right, take all your family and get out of town.
Right.
We'd send them to one of the snow parks.
Sure.
Where the sledding, frankly, was pretty low adequate.
Yeah.
And so that's still an opportunity. Spicer's a little bit better, or the Lake Alpine Snow Park's a little bit better for sledding than Spicer, but they're both not very good. And so we started grooming a sledding hill about 10 years ago, and it's gotten more and more popular. And winter resorts all over the country have noticed an increase in sledding as an activity that people want to do. So we're seeing that on Highway 4 as well. And we've got a great, nice, safe place for people to do it. And it's open every day, and it's been a nice sort of adjunct to the cross-country trails.
Right.
We feel like we're kind of doing those sledding and tubing trails like we're doing the cross-country trails. We're grooming them nice, they're safe, nobody's getting hurt.
Right.
We got picnic tables and park benches like we scatter along the trails for the skiers. We have those out there at the sledding hill, and it really becomes a fun little family scene.
Oh, and we've noticed on some of the big weekends, it's just the it looks like a lot of families out having a really nice time. I mean, it's just a good thing.
It's especially when the weather's good, or even if it's bad, like if it's a bad day at the downhill mountain, a little windy, or you got a big powder day, you don't like powder,
right.
Then the sledding hill, we can open and invite people down for that, and they've got a nice viable alternative.
Sure.
Made it all the way up here. Now they've got something
fun to do.
Yeah, because especially with families, you got to get the kids to do the activity.
Oh yeah.
Or else you're not a successful parent.
That's right. That's
so
right.
Get them out there, get them tired, and they put a smile on their face, and the sledding hill is great for that.
Now, what else is in this? As we head down the heart of the into the season, what else you got going on? Is it kind of fun stuff?
Well, just our whole facility, which will include the sledding and tubing, the cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, our warming hut cafe, which we now call the Meadow Cafe, all the ski trails. We're planning on keeping all that open until April 20th.
Okay.
We've got plenty of snow, and we think we're going to lose interest after that time.
Right.
My guess is we'll shut down with 5 feet of snow on the ground on April 20th. So between now and then, we've got this Bjorn race this weekend, which is both Saturday and Sunday, a couple different races. And then the next big event after that is a gourmet ski tour.
Nice.
And there's actually still some room in that one.
Nice.
5 stops, hosted by different local area restaurants, and the combination of the big views where we go on this tour, the guided tour component, and then all this great food. That always sells out. That's if you can handle intermediate or better terrain, that's all we ask is that where we go, we can't handle first-time beginners.
Right.
So
right.
if you're a first-time beginner, come up, take a lesson, and get to be an intermediate before March 30th when we have that gourmet.
You still got time. Yeah.
You got time. Yeah. You can train for that one if you're not going to train for the Bjorn one. But that's a popular culinary event. And then we do have another race in April named after Tom Reichley, who passed away a number of years ago. His son actually is the golf pro at Sequoia Woods.
Oh, really?
Bob Reichley. Yeah, and so we have Tom's race. That's what is that? April 5th. It looks like that's 10 kilometers. It's for people that stride. No ski skating allowed.
Oh, so
just
it's
strider.
yeah, okay.
So that's kind of our season closer for special events, and then keep an eye on us for Easter. It's a little early this year, but we've been known to have little Easter egg hunts on Easter Sunday and win some nice prizes and have a nice fun activity for the kids.
Now, for people who are thinking about things to do in Bear Valley, I mean, you guys just shift gears for a few weeks, and then it's off to the summer activities with all the cycling and kayaking and everything else, right? Isn't that the?
Well, we are just an awesome sort of center to get out on the trails, the lakes, and there's a lot of different ways to do it. The main ways people do it is they hike into the two wilderness areas. They kayak into the various lakes. There's 4 lakes within 12 miles of Bear Valley that are significant, substantial kayaking lakes.
Right.
Then the mountain biking, particularly for those that are a little more fit and like the more intermediate advanced terrain, because it's kind of hilly here.
Yeah.
That's really good, really world class. And then the road biking, especially with that death ride we have located in Markley, that's 3,000 people that come out and come from all over the country to participate in this backyard event. And so the road biking is quite good, very little traffic.
I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
That was fun.